What's up, everybody? American Viking here. In my last video, the sound quality was kind of bad because I had someone else holding the phone for me, and I thought maybe it would be a little bit better if you could see more of me. But the sound wasn't reaching the phone quite so good. I do not have a computer, so I am uploading these videos on my phone. Now, I have a new topic for you guys today, and this topic is going to stem towards Trump and the things that he has done and said about gamers and video games. Apparently, he believes, or says he believes. I don't know if he really believes it. I think he's trying to make a political issue out of this, when it's not really. He's taking video games and saying that they're responsible for the way this kid went in and murdered all these people. Now, I'm a gamer, an avid gamer. I stream games. I watch news about video games. Video games, I guess you could say, are kind of my passion when I'm not working. And I really, really enjoy playing games with my friends and stuff. I've played games ever since I was 14, when I would rush home from school and get on my Sega Genesis and play Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat. It was the thing that I really enjoyed about getting off of school at 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I'm not a violent person. Never committed a crime a day in my life. I don't see where he gets this, because video games don't make a person violent. In fact, if anything, the opposite is true according to statistics. Mass murders and violent deaths have actually dropped drastically in the United States and worldwide since video games have gotten more and more advanced, and more types of games are being put out. If a person can't distinguish fantasy from reality, if they can't realize that this is a video game and not real life. I mean, I don't think any normal individual who plays a video game is going to sit there and say, oh, geez, I can do this in real life. No, that's ridiculous. I'm the type of individual of personal responsibility. It's ludicrous that you can just sit there and say, hey, let's go kill some people because we did it on GTA. And I don't see anybody doing that, really. Trump has said he's going to talk to game developers and game publishers about this issue. And to be perfectly honest, I don't even see them even meeting with him. He says he's gonna actually talk with these developers and these publishers, but in my mind, they're probably gonna show him the door. I understand he's the president, but no game developer has ever really cared who the president is in the United States or in any country. They can, unless you're a dictatorship, it doesn't really bother them. Like North Korea, for example, you can't buy any video games there. There's no such thing as a PlayStation. You can't go down to GameStop in North Korea and buy a PlayStation because they don't exist in that country. And this is a dictatorship, but you can still buy video games in China, or you can now. There was a ban on all video games in China. They actually lifted that ban recently. And in the reality of the situation, I want your guys' thoughts on this. Do video games actually influence people to do violent things? I want to hear actual gamers and non-gamers come to this channel and actually tell me and ask me if, or tell me, is these video games, are they actually influencing people to be mass murderers or creating monsters? In Trump's own words, that's exactly what he said. We need to do something about the violence in video games and movies because they're creating monsters. If you don't believe me, you can actually find that tweet. He tweeted this on Twitter. I don't see myself as a monster, and I've played video games since I was very, very young. And I've never done any monstrable or horrible things. I've got plenty of friends that I play with, and I really don't see them doing something this horrendous. I don't think video games were... I don't even think the guy who did this was a gamer at all, in the true sense of the word. Maybe he played video games here and there, but I really don't think he was an actual gamer at heart, and I don't think he actually had any interest in this thing, compared, judging by some of the things I've heard and seen about him. Politicizing video games is a very sore subject for me, because they make us out to look like we're extremely like bad individuals, or that we live in our parents' basement, or it's just mind-boggling. One of the things that I've been noticing on YouTube and on social media is the need to politicize everything. They say, oh, Trump's a racist. Okay, they take one snippet, they take a snippet of one of the things he says, and then they either edit it or they twist it. Or they're saying that everybody who is on the right or a conservative is racist, or they're a bigot, or if they don't agree, anything that they don't agree with their liberal left agenda. Now, as a libertarian, I did not vote for Trump. I voted for Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson, to me, would have been the best candidate for president. In my actuality, I think he should have won. I've been a supporter of Gary Johnson for the longest time. He won 2 terms in New Mexico as a libertarian candidate. And I've seen him, he changed his state when he was governor of New Mexico. He changed it a lot. If we could get it, he brought the state out of debt. He was able to create new roads, new schools, and he left the spending in New Mexico lower than when he entered it. They were spending less but doing more, and he was libertarian. I think that even though he didn't win because of who he was up against, if he were to run a second term, I'm 95% sure that he would win. I would like to see him in office. The things that they're starting to do to our rights, especially with, I mean, the first thing that they do when something goes bad is to create a new law. They want to create a new law. Oh, we need more laws. Let's create more laws. Let's take more rights away. Let's take this law and make this law and make that law. It's complete and utter garbage. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. I would like to see some actual gamers, even non-gamers, in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think about Trump attacking the gaming industry as a whole. And be sure to give a thumbs up and a like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.